Hello, losers! In today's video, we are going to be talking about the ELF, European League of Football. And what I mean by that is, I'm not talking like, oh, this is a new league for the World Cup or something, or what, most people would normally associate with the World Cup in Europe. No, I'm talking about what a lot of Europeans nowadays tend to call throw ball, or American football, or technically gridiron football, since in this case, it's starting to become more of a worldwide sport. It's slow, but it's starting to actually have progress. It's going to take a while, don't get me wrong, because of the cultural biases else in the world. But it most likely will catch on if they get good enough players, that kind of thing, which they probably will from what looks like it. Well, anyway, Europe has a league for gridiron football, gridiron. And, man, oh man, I tell you, these players, jeez, man, especially from Germany, because there's a lot of Germany teams right now. There's about 7 Germany teams, but there is a few from, I think Spain. I think there was, one from France. I'm not sure if there was any from England. But, there's about 16 teams in total, And, they look pretty good for a sport like this. And it's kind of self-explanatory. And they have their own version of a Super Bowl, which probably will help if they ever go against USA. Because, yes, there is a international version of the sport where it's countries go against countries. That's an actual thing. However, the right now traditional World Cup, that's a every 4-year thing, they do have competitions every year. Don't get me wrong, the national teams do have competitions every year. It's just they have that biggest game of the sport kind of thing for it. But however, in the USA, the Super Bowl is much, much bigger because it's mostly associated with America right now. And you might go, oh, isn't this sport exclusively for Americans? Yes and no. If you're talking about the NFL specifically, then yeah, that would be specifically targeted towards Americans, obviously, duh. Mostly. They do have a lot of Brazilian and Mexican and obviously German fans, if you know that history. But, that league has only been around since 2020. And as of the recording of this video, it's 2025. So the league has only been around for about 5 years. But dang, these freaking players, bro. I'll try, if I can, I'll provide a link to the ELF channel. And yes, this is pro men's, obviously, because why would we do college? I mean, they probably do have college teams, I don't know, but yeah, that league mostly has, obviously, mostly American teams, but who knows? Maybe a lot of the best teams that come from the world, who knows? Maybe they'll start coming from, Europe and Africa or something, or even South America, since I did here. It was really, starting to blast off, and especially Brazil, because of certain players I can't name for not getting demonetized. Anyway, I'm surprised as an American, and probably you, for wherever in the world you're watching this from. I don't care if you're watching this from where I'm living, or if you're watching this from friggin' another planet, another multiverse, I'm gonna be like Mbappe with the Lakers, you know? Anyway, sorry, I gotta get my shirt together. Anyway, yeah, there's only 16 teams right now. It's obviously very small because of how new this league is, but it's like, bro, these players are catching steam, and they got NFL players, like NFL players that were either good during college or maybe they were in the middle of their career and they just go, oh, I'm going to get onto this league or something. You know, but it's not like it's a retirement league, you know, it hasn't been around for that long, you know. Like the MLS has been around a lot longer than the ELF, because the ELF has only been around since 2020. However, a lot of those players, they're not like they're not like super duper new to that sport. They're just new to that specific league. So there's that. And hey, if you're into the EFL, if you're an EFL fan, I don't care if you're from another part of the world or if you're from, you know, that part of the world where you live next to your favorite team. If you're into it, you can let me know what your favorite team is, because I'm really curious to know who's the best right now. Like, who has that one team where it was like, this might be like that one team where they were like really, really good in the early years, but then don't become good until like many decades later, you know? Like, it could be that kind of situation. But it does have enough history that it's starting to get a more of a strong fan base. It's still niche to some extent, if you excuse Germany and I guess Spain, but still, it's just like, you know, like these guys, man, I wish we had players like that in America. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wish we had players like that in the USA, especially for USA team. Because, oh my god, man, like, these guys suck. We lost to Japan last year. Well, the year of I'm recording this, which is 2025. And so many people, because, you know, it's starting to get popular within the US to acknowledge the national teams. So many people got mad because they found out that this team existed. So many people got mad, and Japan was kind of roasting us for like 5 seconds. Like they were furious, dude. Like, they were pissed. And I mean, like, if you ever seen a European get pissed because their national team lost a World Cup, that's what that feels like. And it wasn't even like the final game. It was just another game within that sport. And it's like, they were treating it like that kind of treatment times 10. A lot of these people, they were like, you know, like, they were furious. Like, it turned guys that were normally chilling to freaking psychos, dude. Which makes me kind of a fan, because it's like, all that for a ball that they throw around and occasionally kick with men who are oiled up with abs and stuff that have body armor. That's a good sport. Well, anyway, I gotta end this video so you guys can actually, you know, watch it. So, yeah. If you have an opinion on this and you'd like to, give your opinion, good, bad, somewhere in between, or something completely unrelated if you want to. As long as it's, you know, pro sports related, I guess. Or just whatever you want. Because, I mean, it is freedom of speech after all. I don't want to get rid of that, obviously. Well, anyway, I better end it so you guys can give your opinions and stuff and things like that. Anyway, yeah, so, Europe has a pretty good league. So, that's about it. And just remember, stay ugly.